Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Again, if you're just joining, we're watching Morpheo versus Demo. They had some technical problems, so they're gonna restart their broadcast here. Again, Morpheo is running a very objective-based Imperial list. Demo is running a Rebel Spy list with smugglers also. And Morpheo's game plan in this game has been put his cheap riots up front and pick up objectives and basically dare Demo to waste his focused attacks on these little riot troopers. I mean, when you're playing against riots and they have a crate, you pretty much have to kill them, or else that's like a 6-point swing for not killing them. Of course, that's leaving maybe a jet alive. It's a really tough choice. So what do you do? I think the play. It's hard to say. Against Vader jets, you have to kill some jets. You can't let any jets get close and unleash Grenadier and overrun on you. So I think you have to kill at least 2 jets round 1 if they're, if they're there. Between Han and Ahsoka, you should be able to kill 2 because Han gets 2 attacks. Ahsoka gets a big attack. Yeah, I would say probably 2 is what you want. If you get lucky and kill 2, you can try your end of round Han attack against a riot, but I don't think that a unfocused Han attack is enough to kill a riot trooper with a block token, even a regular one. So you pretty much, man, you need to have a focused Han attack just to kill these regular riots. They're really annoying on this map. Alright, cool. We're back. We got all the crates and stuff. Looks like Morpheo is trying to set it back up how it was before. What do you guys think of running Mern instead of Hera? I think you do get the big comms disrupt. You could comms disrupt Overrun or Grenadier. That's probably your best bet. But why is my mouse all frozen here? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you get the big comms disrupt, but honestly, comms disrupt against a 2-cost card is fine. Um, let's see. What's Morpheo gonna do with his jets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll probably tuck one here. Maybe he'll put them both here. Because from here they can do massive damage just popping out. He does expose them, but at this point it's like you might as well expose some jets to get your riots back to safety, and then all you have to do is send Vader in and you just play the waiting game. He's going to be winning on objectives if these riots get ignored, so Demo wisely chooses to open his door, which that's going to give plenty more lines of sight at the jets, they don't have range. That's the thing about Morpheo's list. You have to do work on it before it gets too close. Alright, so these riots, he's actually blocking the riot with the crate with another riot. So in order to get that riot with the crate, he'd have to kill 2 regular riots, which is like he basically has to use both of his focused attacks to do that. He himself cannot go pick up a crate because he's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas if he had Hera, 1, 2, 3, he could pick up the crate and even retreat into the pit. So I think Hera is a huge deal on this map specifically. It might not be a big deal on other maps as much. I mean, even on Mos Eisley back alleys, I think Hera helps the smugglers get into good position for those objectives. He can see the crate holding riot from the middle. From where? He could see it if he went down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite get there though. I mean, he could run Ahsoka up there to kill it. Oh yeah, he can go kill this one, I guess. Let's see. I don't see how he can get line of sight there. Oh. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have enough speed to get there, is the problem. Yeah, Han is short 1 move. Alright, so these jets from here can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get they can get flyby attacks on any of these guys, or they could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and they're just off 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can't quite get the attacks this way, but they're in great position down at the bottom. Meanwhile, again, Hera really screws Demo's placement up because if Han was right here instead of where he actually is, he could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack whatever he wanted. But from here, he's got almost no options unless he wants to move up and attack one of these jets that hasn't gone yet. What about Gerard has 5 speed and he also has a leaping slash, so he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and he could leaping slash 1 to here and kill a jet. This placement is just as good, I guess. Alright, I'm curious what he's going to do with Jax. I think Jax, probably his attack is a bit wasted. He should probably just double move him to get that pierce. Jax's attack is really weak. It's just a blue die and automatic Pierce 1, and he has a Surge for +1. So the most he can do is if he rolls 2, which he did, he max rolled, so that's 2 Pierce 1. So that's actually going to do 2 damage, which isn't bad. But how do you follow that up? Because you have a focused Han and a focused Ahsoka, and you're not going to attack that Riot Trooper with either of them, I don't think. And sending in Gerard here, he's just going to get slaughtered by the jets. You know, I think maybe he should have sent Gerard into the pit to kill this Riot. I'm not sure if that's the right play, but... And, you know, if he kept him back here, next round he could go 1, 2, 3, and then leaping slash the Riot. So I don't know why he put him in this corner instead of back one. And he even opens himself up to flyby attacks, so he should have kept him back one space. A little mistake there. If this attack does... He has 7 health. It's looking pretty weak so far. 2 damage. That's not too bad. So he opens himself up to 2 flyby attacks. Man, that's pretty rough. Well, only 1 damage this time. He had to be careful though because Vader could have force choked him. So just 5 damage would have killed him. Luckily for him, those 2 flybys only do 3 total damage. Let's see. Vader could still do the double force choke to finish him off. I think Ahsoka needs to come deal with these jets, probably. And then Han probably has to at least kill one of these jets. And then do his end of round attack against this Riot Trooper, probably. So, let's see what Ahsoka's gonna do. I think probably putting her like right here and attacking a jet is probably the best play because it keeps all of these figures, support figures, tucked in. You want your attackers to be close to your support figures. He's gonna go up this way instead. I don't think this is as good. Because now Vader can move up, force choke, and then still get an end of round attack off, so that's probably going to kill Gerard. Monster roll there. That should be plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so if he does agile and discards a card, he can survive this. So he should force the defender to reroll that black die. Ahsoka's twin sabers can force a defensive reroll. And if the reroll is in, it's a 1 in 2 chance of just not being able to save him. So I'm not sure why he's not forcing that reroll. Yeah, so Morpheo's going to keep the jet alive with 1 health. So Uh, yeah, I don't know why he didn't force that reroll. Maybe he has Force Surge or something like that. He's going to use Intelligence Leak with Ahsoka. Not sure why he didn't do it with Gerard earlier. Gerard? I don't know how to say his name. Overruns the card that needs to get tossed. He takes 2 strain. Wait, what is he doing? Change of plans. He uses change of plans to tap Han and reactivate Ahsoka. It's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I like that. I mean, I guess that's pretty good. I mean, either way, Vader's going to kill Gerard at the end of this turn. There's not really anything that Demo can do about it. Who's Han going to attack? Man, what's Ahsoka do now? Both jets could die, but still, without Hera there, it's no guarantee. Another weakness of Mern over Hera. Honestly, he should have intelligence leaked with Mern back then, because Mern's health really doesn't matter as much as Gerard's or Ahsoka's. So he's probably going to finish off this jet, but he should have forced the reroll earlier. What's 3 blocks versus 2 blocks? Like, doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's why she needs to kill the wounded jet right now, I think. I mean, she is getting initiative. That's a pretty good roll. That should do it. So it takes 2 Ahsoka attacks to finish off a jet. She needs to kill 2 jets to make her points back. And now Morpheus saying he could have used Brace for Impact, but I think that would have been a mistake. He should probably use Brace for Impact against the Han attack. Now Vader can go to here, and that does block Han from attacking the jet. Which means Han will have to use a focus shot either against Vader or against this Riot. No, I think Vader's just going to move up and attack Gerard. I think that's pretty obviously the best choice. Which does let Han attack the jet. If Han has tools for the job, maybe he can kill the jet. But then again, Morfeo does have brace for impact, so. Yeah, even with tools, I think the jet is fine. Now, if he didn't play tools for the or change of plans there, what would Han have done? I guess Ahsoka's attack is a little bit better than Han's. Here comes Vader. Probably going to finish Gerard off here. With 2 reds and +1. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ouch. 4 damage would be enough to kill him. So, Gerard gets wasted. Again, pushing him up 1 space further than he had to be. Let those jets both get flyby attacks on him. He did roll really good defensively against the jets, but even so, he was out of position there. Han is going to attack the jet. That's the right choice. It's kind of far, but Han should be fine focused. 4, 5, 6, 7 range. He's going to re-roll this green. Brace for impact is going to get played. So he should definitely re-roll this green. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most he can do is 6 damage. So that's 5. I don't think he got enough done round 1 there. Morfeo is in control of the objectives. His Vader's closing in. Ahsoka is at half health. Gerard's dead. Morfeo's only lost 1 jet. And what does Demo have to go do more work? I mean, these 2 jets are going to come in and kill Mern probably. Or maybe they'll kill 3PO. Yeah, so, and then these 2 riots with the crates are just going to retreat. And they're just going to score 2 points around. Even with Overrun gone, I think Morfeo is going to take control of this game here in round 2. I don't see what Demo can do to secure a good board position with Gerard dead. Honestly, I think spies they're kind of a one-trick pony. You do get rid of Overrun, but then like you have to be running Gerard and Mern instead of Hera and Jin or something. Like that's It's pretty much just objectively worse, I think. Did I miss take initiative or something? I thought Demo was getting initiative. And now Vader's coming in to finish off Ahsoka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 2 is 5. He should reroll this red die. If he rerolls this red die, he could add 2 more damage. And that would be enough for the kill. So there's a 1 in 6 chance that he rerolls into perfect damage. So that's really the only option he has as far as rerolls. I guess there's a 1 in 6 chance that the yellow gives him that too. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pierce 2. So yeah, either way. But he only gets 5. I guess rerolling the yellow, there were no sides that were worse. Only sides that were better were the same. Whereas rerolling the red, there was one side that was worse. Ten damage is enough to put her within Force Choke range. There's no way that Demo can finish off Vader this round. Even with focused attacks from Han and Ahsoka. He is going to have time to focus up. The question is, does he activate Mern next or 3PO? Because whichever one he doesn't activate is going to die. So he is going to go with 3PO and move back to hide or focus Ahsoka. That means Mern's pretty much dead. And these jets might as well just stay in striking distance too. So, I don't know, with Han, what do you do? I feel like, what's the point in killing Vader right now? You're not going to kill him. Now this jet is blocked off. He could move up with Han and kill the jet. Oh, Grenadier. Ouch. Oh. Wow. That grenade. That grenade. Even a 2 damage grenade would have killed Ahsoka and put 3PO within Force Choke distance. But the 1 damage grenade doesn't do anything. It does hurt Vader as well, though. Man, that's a disappointing grenade there. 1 damage, ouch. That really, really hurts. I mean, that could have been That's just such a huge swing because now Ahsoka survives and she gets to attack somebody. Honestly, I think you run Ahsoka away. Even maybe put her in the pit. You know, I'm not sure why, but Morpheo's actually bringing his riots up, the ones that have the crates. This is also going to let Mern activate. Mern's going to go kill this riot trooper, I guess. Who's he going to hide? Keep in mind that Ahsoka took 2 damage from getting rid of Overrun. So, that intelligence leak, it's kind of questionable. I'm surprised he's killing this one instead of the one with the crate. Should be, let's see, 3, 4, 5, minus 2 is 3. That should be enough to get the kill. Unless, Morphea doesn't have any cards to toss. Yeah, that Mern play was a little questionable, I think. He should have probably killed... Well, he wouldn't have gotten the kill against a fully healthy Riot, so... Honestly, Demo is just super lucky right now to have Ahsoka still alive. He's actually gonna... This is the right play. He's gonna go for Ahsoka with the jets instead of Mern. Because if he kills her, that's a 4-die attack that is not going off. This should be it unless there's a dodge. So yeah, Mern could have attacked this riot and then ended here, blocking that. But instead he decides to move up and finish off the wounded riot. I think you can see why the other play would have been better. I'm surprised that he's gonna go for the smuggler here. Plenty of damage, excuse me. Ugh, that'll finish the smuggler off. And yeah, this game's out of control now. I think there's nothing that Demo can do at this point. Morpheo's just gonna score 6 points around. There's really nothing. I mean, Demo only has 1 attacker left in Han. And even focused, Han can't deal with Vader by himself. Morpheo still has 3 jets left. In fact, Morpheo's only lost 1 jet and 1 regular riot trooper. The Rebel spy list is good against certain things, like it's good against Jedi Luke, it's good against IG-88, but it's pretty awful against Riot Swarm. Because, I mean, you get rid of Overrun or Grenadier, that's fine, but then you have no way of actually dealing with the figures on the board. Like, the command card battle doesn't really matter if your figures are just so much worse at taking the opponent's figures off. And you can see, like, round 3, I don't see how this can get any better. Han is going to shoot 222. And then he's probably going to get focused and pushed by Gideon into a position where he can kill, or at least try to kill, like 111 maybe. Because he will have, maybe he'll have tools for the job by then. But even so, like, Vader's going to get some big activations. I mean, all Morpheo needs to do is pull his riots back and just slowly take those objective points. It's like, that's really it. Actually, he puts Han in position to attack the jet, but Gideon's going to have to move and focus, or maybe he'll push 3PO down one and focus Han. I'm not exactly sure. But he can't leave Gideon there. With his other riot, he's actually going to go for the smuggler instead of picking up a crate. I don't know. I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's good. He didn't need to do that. He could have just picked up the crate, but I mean, attacking the smuggler runs the risk of like getting dodged, whereas picking up the crate is just guaranteed 2 points. Morpheus fully committing his whole force to moving in here. He doesn't care about these guys getting picked off. He just wants to end the game, so he's going to push everybody up. R2 can actually attack this jet here. R2 can scomp and attack 111. Right here. He does have +1 accuracy and +1 surge, and he rolls a yellow die. Did he already go and I missed it? Why didn't he attack? So Timo misses an attack there. That actually might end up being a big deal, because Han is probably just going to do 6 damage to this jet, so if R2 could have done just 1, it's actually a pretty big deal, that R2 attack. It doesn't seem like a lot, but R2 can easily get like 2 damage, or 1 damage. Yeah, unless Han has tools, I think this jet is going to live, so. Here come the end of rounds shenanigans. Han should have tools by now. Alright, Han is going to target the jet. Let's see if he has tools. Doesn't look like anything's coming out, so this is probably not going to be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if it gets converted, it'll just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Demo should reroll a green. There's a 1/3 chance he'd get that other surge, and there's no sides that are worse. Instead, he's gonna leave it, and again, the jet survives with 1 health. He should have rerolled a green. Because if he got a damage surge side, it would have been 1 more damage. And if he got just the surge side, it would have been the same. And if he got the 2 damage side, it would have been the same. So he couldn't have done any worse by rerolling a green. Man. And now Vader's gonna attack Mern. With 2 reds and +1, if he rolls any surges, then Mern's dead probably. He's actually gonna roll yellow-red. If you do the damage calculator, yellow-red or red-red are about the same against a black dice with Vader, so Mern actually gets lucky rolling the evade there. It's only 4 damage. That's very lucky. If he had rolled red-red, he probably would have killed Mern there. But yeah, like I said, the damage calculator says they're about equal. I mean, I don't know why Morpheo's complaining about the dice. He can just force choke Mern to death and then attack Han or something. He's gonna have some big activations here. Fuel upgrade, that's a pretty big deal. He's actually gonna comms disrupt the fuel upgrade. I think that's a good choice. I mean, it's the only card that Morpheo has in his hand, so he might as well comms disrupt it while he can. And then he knows he doesn't have negation, but it looks like he doesn't have take initiative himself. I'm interested to see who he's going to go attack with these jets. I would think that he'd probably finish Mern off. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4 like he's doing, and then use flyby to get back to safety. Yeah, Mern's done. I mean, this should be the game. It's over. Han can't beat all these guys by himself. Who's this other jet gonna go for? Maybe he'll go for Gideon. He could have attacked from here. That would be a little bit better, because then he could retreat back to here, but that's fine, I guess. That's gonna be 4 damage, which is enough for the kill. Oh no, with the evade it's only 2. So the smuggler box is looking pretty weak right now. All Morfeo has to do is run away with his riots, and he wins. Vader could just kill Gideon, I guess. It doesn't even matter. Demo's hanging tough. He's not giving up yet. I don't know what he's gonna go with next. I mean, there's really no point to attack Vader. Why would he do that? Because now Vader can just choke Gideon to death and attack Han without the extra block and evade. That's a pretty questionable move there by 3PO. Yeah, that just ends the game. Because Gideon gives him 3 points, that puts him at 32. He can attack Han if he wants, but honestly, he doesn't even have to if he doesn't want to. Like, there's not really any point to taking return fire. I don't think 3 Han attacks can kill Vader. But even if they do, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. He's actually not even going to bother attacking Han, which I think is fine. Like, what's the point? Han probably has on the lam anyway, so. So, yeah, Morfeo makes the safe play. I mean, that 3PO move, I guess, doesn't really matter if he was just going to move and force choke anyway. Because he could have just moved past Han and 3PO and force choked Gideon to death. What's Han going to do? He has to kill a... He has to kill a riot with the crate. Like, I think he should go right above that riot. And then he can kill that wounded jet trooper. So he apparently had tools for the job in his hand. I don't know why he didn't use it at the end of the round attack. I mean, if he had it in his hand, why didn't he use it? I don't understand. Did he just scomp it, maybe? R2 hasn't gone yet, so he can't have just scomped it. Man, I really don't know about that. He should have used it earlier. So that's going to do it. Demo calls it. So, yep, that'll do it. Good game, y'all. Always exciting to watch Morfeo play because he's really good. I think Morfeo just won Italian nationals, actually. Oh, so yeah, he's coming off a big national win. There's a pretty big scene there in Italy. Yep, and that's going to be 8 points for crates, so that'll end the game. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back later maybe. Brett out.